Hello and welcome to Somewhat Unbiased. If you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe if you're new. It really helps me out to push my videos, especially if you like that. It recommends my video to a ton of people. And I know when it comes to gaming news, there is a lot of choices. There's a lot of choices that you can go out and, you know, go watch their videos. And some of them are kind of entertaining. Anyway, but everybody has their own spin to it, and I have my own spin. So I know we've all been talking about PlayStation 5 for the past couple of days. So today, well, actually this came out a few days ago. I'm sorry, it came out yesterday. I don't know why I said a few days ago, but at least some other places were reporting it a few days ago. Anyway, me not rambling no more. Just kidding, I might though. Yeah, PlayStation 5 install file sizes revealed for Demon Souls and Marvel's Spider-Man Miles Morales. And they're actually they're pretty big, especially when it comes to Demon Souls. You know, with new games, regardless of what kind of game it is, whether it's a single play or a multiplayer game, anytime you have to install it, there's always going to be an update to it that just requires, like it requires an update to the game. Maybe there's few fixes that they missed the time that they were making that specific files by the time it gets shipped out, and then you have to update it. And another thing is same thing that's gonna happen with the Miles Morales game. They're probably gonna need to be additional updates. And if you get the Ultimate Edition, I feel like I don't want to say that they're kind of like ripping you off for the Spider-Man game. I'm sorry, I'm talking about the not the Miles Morales game. I'm talking about the remastered one. Especially if you have already bought that one for your PlayStation 4 and you play the game and you bought all the DLCs. Essentially, what you're going to be getting is, hang on, let me read this blog post for you guys, and then we'll go back to that to the file size and everything. So the remastered for PS5 is no simple up resolution, as many of the game's art assets have been completely updated to take advantage of PlayStation 5 console's horsepower. You'll see better looking character, improved skin, eyes, hair, and facial animation, including our next generation Peter Parker. You'll also see race trace reflections and ambient ambient shadows. I'm sorry, English not my first language. Improved lighting for more pedestrians, vehicles stretching further into the distance, and the same optional performance mode offered on Marvel Spider-Man Miles Morales, allowing you to finally play the game at targeted 60 frames per second. We'll be supporting near instant loading. We love instant loading. And DualSense controllers haptic feedback. Lastly, we're adding 3 amazing new Spider-Man suits, new photo mode features, even new trophies for those of you looking to platinum the game all over again. So there's going to be 2 editions. One is the remastered for the PlayStation. Well, I'm sorry. There's 2 editions. One is just the Miles Morales game by itself, and then the other one is the Ultimate Edition, which comes with Spider-Man Remastered as well as Miles Morales. But I feel like they're kind of busting what Control is doing with the Ultimate Edition, but I feel like with Control though, all they're doing is just kind of like ripping you off. Like if you already bought the game and you bought all the DLCs, really there's no difference between that one and the PlayStation 5 version or the ultimate version that you're going to be spending your money on. Really, all you're paying for is just that upgrade. I mean, why couldn't we just pay like $10 and we get the PlayStation version free of charge if you haven't already bought the DLCs? because that's all you're gonna get. That's all you get is the DLC with the game. And if you already own the game and you bought the DLCs, you're still asked out. You still have to pay an additional $40. So my question is, if I want to play the Spider-Man remastered, are they gonna be making that individually, that I have to purchase it again for the PlayStation 5, or do I have to buy the Ultimate Edition for PlayStation 5 for the Miles Morales? I don't know. Maybe we'll get an answer later on. Maybe I'll tweet Sony. I doubt I'll get an answer back because I'm just such a, I'm small time, tiny speck of person. But we'll get big someday, and they will listen to us. Some days. Anyway, back to the size of the games, okay? So when it comes to size, both Miles Morales and Spider-Man Remastered is about 110 gigs. And the Miles Morales game, just for itself, it's 50 gigabyte. Now, I got a problem with that because for my PlayStation 5, for my PlayStation 4, and I can pull that up for you guys. Let me see if I can find my PlayStation 4 over here. Alright, so here's my PlayStation 4, and that's how much space it is. That's how much space it takes, and that's with the DLC. That's a lot of. I don't know how they're pulling that off. How are they pulling off the 50 gigabytes for Miles Morales and then the 110? So that's about what, 60 gigs? Are they compressing it differently, maybe? Because I'm sure with every next gen, they come up with different technologies to make things better. So maybe they're using a different compression to compress some of the game file sizes so it's not as big. Because as you can see here on my PlayStation 4, it's 72.60 gigabytes. That's for the Marvel's Spider-Man. And I haven't really finished the DLCs yet. I'm close. I only have like one more left before I finished it. And then I don't know, the bundle that I got from GameStop, I don't know if it's the Ultimate Edition. I think it might be just the regular edition. But it comes with 2 controllers, PlayStation Plus, a Miles Morales, and Destructive All-Stars, and I think that's about it. That's what my bundle comes with through GameStop. But 825 gigabyte is not gonna cut it. And then look, I'll even show you my PC. This is Call of Duty. This is how much the file size is. It's 200 gigs. Jesus. Oh my god. So if you get Call of Duty, you add this on top, that's 316. And then you add Demon Souls on top of that. That's almost like half. With only just 4 games roughly? I'm sorry, 3 games. Because that would be the Spider-Man Remastered, Miles Morales, Demon Souls. That's 3. And that's not including whatever else launch title that you get. Destructive All-Stars, if you get that one too, that's another, 50 to 60 gigabyte. I don't know how big that game is. So, who knows? That's just, the storage is just not enough. 825 is not going to cut it for you guys. Sony has to do something because you cannot use your external hard drive for PlayStation 4 on PlayStation 5. The only way you can utilize your external hard drive is if you're playing PlayStation 4 games. So for me, if I'm playing Miles Morales, I'm sorry, not Miles Morales, but if I'm playing Spider-Man, just the regular edition that I'm showing you right here on the screen, if I'm playing that one, then I can use my external drive. But other than that, I would have to just utilize the in-game storage, which kind of sucks because to me I feel like you're only going to be able to hold about 6 games solid. For me, I have my external drive for my PlayStation 4. I have 2 terabytes, so I put everything in that external drive and then just have my main games that I play I put that onto my system. Let me go ahead and take that off. Let me see here. Get out of here. Okay. So yeah, like I said, it's not enough. Hopefully, we'll get an option to upgrade. And SSD is not gonna be cheap, guys. I swear to God, SSD is not gonna be cheap. You might have to be deleting games from your console in order to install new ones. And let's not talk about Gran Turismo. That game's gonna be effing huge. But anyways, enough of me just going on about these file sizes. I'm still gonna try to get. I might get the remastered edition too. I don't know which version I'm getting from GameStop with my bundle. If I'm getting that, that'd be pretty sweet. If not, I'll probably just sell that version and then buy the one with the Ultimate Edition because I do want to get that remastered edition. I want to play that over again for the PlayStation 5. I want to see all that goodness. And maybe I can compare the two and see if the game actually looks, as good as the new one does. All right. This is somewhat unbiased. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like and subscribe so we can grow. All right. Have a good one.